Okay. So children, let me quickly tell you about the flow of the session. So first of all, you'll get to know your mentor. Then you'll see a short informative PPT. And you can note down if you want to note down something from the PPT. And then it will be, it will be a virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success, followed by a question answer round. In case you have a doubt, you can ask it then and there and get the answer. And then the actual demo will begin. Okay. So how many of you like writing? You can raise your hand at this. Okay, Akira likes it. Okay, Rishabh likes it, Arin likes it, Kevalya likes it. Oh, Kevalya has raised a big hand. He likes writing. Okay. So how many of you have got good handwriting? You think your handwriting is good?
I was selected for open mic.
Okay, is it some kind of contest? Okay. Okay, Rishabh. So yes, Ayan. So how many of you think you have good handwriting?
All of them. Is it? Okay, Rishabh is saying no. Don't worry, Rishabh.
Neighbor is also saying. So see, this is not about good handwriting. Your handwriting should be good, but what you write with your good handwriting is equally important. And I think it is more important, isn't it? Okay. So what to write, how to write, technicalities of writing, what not to write, how to go about it. We are going to learn 360-degree aspects of various things, right? So let's begin, shall we, Aarti ma'am?
Yes, absolutely. We should begin.
Okay, so Raghav, please switch on your camera.
Raghav and Vishwadeep.
So you've already seen some links have been pasted in the chat box. Okay. So you can avail these links. You can go through these links. If you click on these links, you'll find the syllabus, the payment, the feedback, all batch details. You can watch the demo on the Facebook, on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel. So you can go through these links, and the first number that is given on WhatsApp is for any further queries which are left in this demo. Apart from this demo, if they are still left with you, you can reach out at this number. Okay. Yes, Ayan, whatever you want to say, type in the chat. Today we are going to read and write because this is all about creative writing. So write more, speak less. Okay. Type in the chat box. So let me tell you that we have with us Sri Lakshmi ma'am. She's a wonderful mentor and expert communicator. You know, she has got expert communication skill and she loves to interact with kids like you. Her sessions are fun-filled and I'm sure it is going to be an informative journey and you're going to enjoy her sessions. So I'll not speak much. I'll request ma'am to directly introduce herself and the course to you. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So good afternoon, everybody. I am Sri Lakshmi. I hail from Kerala and I'll be taking this course entitled Skill or Write for grades 3 to 5. So children, this course is basically a blend of both academic and creative writing. So this course and I will help you to learn a lot more in writing and fine-tune your writing skills so that you will have an edge when it comes to any form of writing in the years to come. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Now, children, please allow me to share my screen so that I can share some details about the course with you. Just a moment. I hope my screen is visible to you all. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program for class 3 to 5, Skill or Write, batch 1. As you're already aware that Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. And School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life. And these include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. Now here you can get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE and IB classes for grades 2 to 12, one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2022-23 on the screen. And for the year 2021-22, they're all brilliant kids like you. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Skillowrite. So in academic writing, it's all about facts, but creative writing is slightly different. You know, it is an art wherein you put your thoughts into words. I was just talking about this only. So Skillowrite not only helps you to become more expressive and more imaginative, more creative, innovative, of course, but you can, you know, articulate and express yourself well. So you become a better communicator if you have good writing skills. And good writing skills will take you a long way in life. So this is an important life skill also. So you after the completion of the course, you will get a digital certificate of completion with a special customized note on your writing skills. So, you know, your mentor will write a customized note about how you fared in the entire course. So that would be a customized note. Then the syllabus outline of this course would include autobiographies, how to write short biographies, story writing, recipe writing, diarizing, movie reviews, character sketches, very importantly, essay writing, which also forms an important part of your academic writings. So your expository essays, descriptive essays, narrative essays, persuasive essays, argumentative essays, and so on. All the kinds of essays are covered in detail. You know, we have a complete session dedicated to each type of writing and essays. So reading comprehensions, which form an essential part of your syllabus in academics, that is also covered thoroughly. Email writing, how to write emails, how to write different types of emails, jingle writing, how to form itineraries, dialogue writing, biographies, writing short biographies, all this will form a part of this syllabus. So the classes are going to be group sessions with batch size of around 15 students, delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors. You've already met your mentor. So you get 2 sessions per week on Saturdays and Sundays. Timing will be 3:45 p.m. till 5 p.m. with 5 minutes of break in between. So the flow of the session would be 35 minutes of class with 5 minutes of break in between, and again followed by 35 minutes of class. So the syllabus is available at this particular link, and fees can be paid by clicking on this particular link. Don't worry, all the important and relevant links have been pasted in the chat box and will again be pasted. Okay, now the fees for this particular course is 6,510 rupees, and it is going to be a 25 session course. All that you require for these classes is mental presence, physical presence, you know, your imaginative self, and a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, with camera, because we do not allow students without video in the class, headphones for better audio clarity. And as you're already aware that this is a creative course, so it requires some time, some effort from your side. And of course, parental support is required to check and monitor the progress. So as you're already aware that in 2022-23, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad, hailing from 35 plus countries. Now the classes for this particular batch begins from Saturday, 17th June, 2023. I hope you've noted down all the relevant details. Now, let me tell you that your sessions are thoughtfully planned for your benefit. Once you complete the session, you'll get a reading material. You'll also get some home task assignment, okay, which you are supposed to create and write, okay, and submit. Now, when you upload your assignment and submit it, your mentor will go through that assignment. Your assignment will be evaluated, and you will get a personalized, customized feedback on how to improve upon your writing skills. What went good, what went wrong, what could have been improved, how you can improve that, how to go about that. things will be discussed in detail by your mentor. Okay. And a personalized feedback will be given based on the assignments that you submit. And completion of assignments is very important. You have to complete all the assignments in order to obtain that digital certificate after the completion of the course. Okay. So I hope this is clear. And also a very modest request that this course is not a magical wand. So it requires efforts, joint efforts from your side, from our side, from your parents' side. So everybody has to put in the best efforts. And of course, the results are going to be very satisfying. I'm very sure about that. Okay. So now I would request Aarti ma'am to take you through a virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success so that you get a little more clarity on how to access your assignments and how to access the dashboard and other details. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am, for a wonderful presentation. I'm sure kids would have understood most of the things. And in case if not, we would be open for question and answer round after this dashboard tour. Okay, so be prepared with your questions. Now let me share my screen. So students, once you enroll to this program, you would be getting your credentials. That is your email and password. What you have to do is go to our website, which is olympiadsuccess.com, and go to the login page, enter your credentials and click on the sign in button. As soon as you click on the sign in button, you would be redirected to the profile page. Make sure you complete your profile before you move to any other section on the dashboard. So the first important thing is the live classes. Okay, so this is the most important thing actually. So all your subjects for which you have enrolled, all those would be coming under the subject list. Okay, so just a moment, it's still loading. Yeah, so here under the subject list, as you can see, I've enrolled to all these subjects: English, Math, Logical Reasoning, Science, Skillo Speak, Write, and Vedic Math. So since this is a Skillo Write session, let me click on that. And what happens next is like a list of topics would be coming up. So I have to just select this topic list. So it's still loading. Yeah, so wisdom of writing. So the first topic is in itself is very interesting, the wisdom of writing, right? So what you have to do is to view your practice questions and the reading material, you have to just click on this. Let me just stop my video. Yeah, so just click on this, the link, and a PDF would open up and you can study from the PDF. Also, we would be giving one question in the PDF itself. So basically, so here, remember to follow through all the 3 stages of creative writing. And here is your home assignment. Rewrite the famous story of Aladdin, try to end it with a different ending and upload it on this. Okay, so we have mentioned the URL also where you have to upload your home assignments, etc. Okay, so this is there. And then there is this view schedule button. So once you click it, you would be getting this PDF. Okay, and in this PDF, the session details would be mentioned. So like what we would be taking up in session 1, session 2, so on and so forth. All right. Then I'm not sure, like today, I'm so sorry, my internet is not that great, I believe. So here, as you can see, session 1, wisdom of writing, session 2, so on, session 3, so on and so forth, right? Then we have the holiday calendar. So if you click on it, you would be seeing all the dates on which the classes will not be conducted. And then finally, the Zoom meeting ID and password. So here your meeting ID and password will be displayed, using which you can log into these live classes. All right, so now I'm stopping my screen share. And if you have any doubts, queries, we can take up all of them one by one.
So Ayan has asked how to send our home task. So Ayan, now that you've already gone through the virtual tour, it should be clear that you will get a URL in your reading material wherein you can upload your assignment there. When you paste that link in your browser, a page will open, a form will open. You will have to upload your assignment there, and it will be submitted by your name. So we get the assignment. Your mentor will get the assignment. That is how it is going to be. Any other doubt, query, please feel free to ask. We'll be happy to answer. Don't keep your doubt to yourself. Type it in the chat box. Is there any other timing for the class? Raghav is asking. So
All right.
Raghav, as of now, this is the timing. In case this timing doesn't suit you, you can wait for other batches to begin, and you can also reach out at this WhatsApp number. So in case you can submit your query, and someone from our team will get to you if in case we have other timing. As of now, we have this timing. Is it, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely. So this is the timing. So this timing has been taken care of like by after catering to the request of many of the students and parents. So in case like if we would be starting another batch, you can just drop a WhatsApp message that you would be interested in some other timings. So if we are going to start another batch, we would let you know that we are starting with a new batch with this timing. Okay. Will they be sending test after every 2 sessions or so? So this is Rishabh's.
Okay, so Rishabh, this is all about creative writing. So, there cannot be an objective test for this, right? So this is a subjective kind of thing. The course matter is quite subjective, wherein you have to express your creative ideas. You have to learn how to express what you want to say in the right words. So this is about creative writing. So what I can promise you is that after the completion of the course, if you do it very sincerely and very religiously, you are submitting all the assignments on time, you're attending all the classes. So what I can promise you is your creative writings will go to the next level. But there are no such tests if you're expecting any test, because there cannot be a right answer or a wrong answer to this. This is a subjective course matter. So yes, you'll get a customized feedback, which will be very, very, related to you, personalized by your mentor, how you can improve, what went good, what went wrong in that sense. So you will get home task assignments for after every session. So that is what you'll get. You'll get reading material. So say, for example, we have narrative essays. So on that topic, you will have a complete class, followed by reading material, followed by home task assignment, followed by feedback. And this is what you will get. So there would be no tests or worksheets. I hope this answers the question of Rishabh and Akira both. Where can we see the home task? So Ayan, this question is coming up again. Okay, we'll answer this again. So don't worry, once you register with us, you'll get your login details. Once you get your login details, you will be able to log into the dashboard as Aarti ma'am did. And in the similar manner, you will be able to access your reading materials and your assignments. And then you'll find a link there, which you can copy paste in your browser, and you can submit your assignments. That is how it is going to be. I hope the process is clear. Is it? Okay, any other question? Can we send photo in sending? Ideally, okay, photo can be sent. Yes, photo can be sent. That is not a problem. Any other question? Any other doubt? Please feel free to ask if you have a doubt. Any other question, children? Okay, no questions. Rishabh and Rajmudra are saying no questions. Okay. Are you sure? Shall we begin with the demo then? Okay, okay. All right. So all over to you, Sri Lakshmi ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, children. So in today's class, we'll take up a topic, and I hope it will be an interesting one. And I'm sure that all of you are going to learn something out of it. Okay. So I'll just share the screen with you. So I hope the screen is visible to you now. So the topic for today's session is Excel at Expository Essays. So this is one on essay writing. So I hope all of you by this time would have written some essays, right? So do you like writing essays, or do you find some difficulty in writing essays? Can I know in the chat, children? Do you really face some troubles or hindrances when you write one, or all right? Or do you really like to write essays? Okay, Akira says she likes. Okay, what about the others? Do you really like to write essays? Okay, Ayan is also saying a yes. All right. What about the others? Don't you like? No. Debaria is saying a no. All right. Arnav is also on the same note of no. Shrihan says he's having a little difficulty in writing. Okay. Kevalia also likes essays. All right, fine. Yeah. Raj Mudra is saying yes, and Rishabh is also okay. Children do not find the right words to use. All right. So you have a problem with picking the right words when you write an essay. Raghav is saying yes. All right. So by the end of this session, you will get to know how to write an expository essay. And I understand that you have some initial hindrances to writing an essay, which might be due to the vocabulary limit or maybe some other issues. Akira is also saying you can't also find the right words. All right. So writing is all about, finding the right mix of words, churning the words, and it stems from having a good, solid reading background. Okay. Now, the topic for today, as I already mentioned, is expository essays. So let's first look into the meaning of the word exposition. Okay. The word exposition simply translates to explaining something. So therefore, an expository essay is something that is of an explaining nature. It will explain or describe something. In simple words, any essay that explains a topic can be called an expository essay. You investigate a particular topic, support the main central idea with evidences and examples. The main purpose is to inform and explain to the readers about the topic. It is usually written in the third person. Arnav, could you please write your query in the chat so that I can look to it rather than raising your hand? Now, coming back to the topic of expository essay, I told you this is something that you need to explain. So therefore, a topic would be given to you. You can do a bit of a thinking about it, then write about that particular topic. So for any piece of writing, there is a purpose, right? So what is the purpose in writing an expository writing? It is to explain, and it is basically to educate the reader. You are assuming that whoever is reading the essay does not really know much about the topic, and therefore you are writing to inform them or educate them. And it is usually written in the third person. So in English, we basically have three kinds of narratives. The first person narrative, wherein I am writing, or let's say we, that person is the first person. The second person is you. And the third person is anything apart from I and you. That is a third person narrative. So it means that you are writing this essay as not as yourself, but taking a third person stance. So that is what an expository essay is. That is for a definition. Now moving ahead, these are the types of expository essays. I'm sure some of you would have definitely written all of these, or any of these for that matter. I'll ask about it once we are done. So let me just tell you at the onset what these 5 categories of essays are. The first one, problem and solution. The second is cause and effect. The third is comparing and contrasting. The fourth is definition and classification. And the fifth is how to and why. Let's start with the first one, problem and solution. So in this particular essay, you'll be presented with a problem, and you will write not only about the problem, but also to deal with it. That is, you have to offer a solution to the problem. Let's say there is a topic given on pollution. Okay, so that's a problem, right? Pollution is a global problem. So you would write about pollution, and the solution for that would also be written by you as to what initiatives could be done by you or could be done by the world per se. So that would comprise the problem and solution essay. Now, moving forward, the second kind of essay is called cause and effect. So cause and effect basically states that there is a cause for everything. right? We need to understand what is causing it and what is the effect that it has on people. Let's take, for instance, the case of pollution again. What are the causes of pollution? All those are man-made causes, right? And what is the effect? It can have a long-lasting detrimental effect on society, on environment, on many aspects of climate, and so on and so forth. So that is a cause and effect essay where you would write about the cause of something, why it happened, and what would be the repercussion. That is, what would be the consequences. Exactly, global warming. Rishabh has said global warming. Very correct. Very good. Now, the third type of essay is a comparison and contrasting. So, comparison and contrasting means that there would be two situations given or two things given. You would have to draw the similarities and differences from them. So, let's say if the topic is junk food and healthy food, right? So, that's a scenario where you can draw a comparison of those. What are those, how they are different, and what are the health benefits or the ills of eating junk food, and so on and so forth. So that's a typical example of a comparison and contrast. Yeah, climate change. Akira is saying floods. Ayan is saying deforestation. True. Very good. So that's a comparison and contrasting kind of an essay. Now the fourth one is a definition and classification. The definition and classification simply means that you would be asked to define a topic and you also have to classify the kinds of it. I'll give you an example so that it will be clear to you. Let's again go back to the issue of pollution. So how would you define pollution? You would define that it is something that causes such havoc to the environment. So you would define what pollution is and then you would classify the kinds of pollution. So what would be the kinds of pollution? There is air pollution, there is water pollution, there is land pollution, there is noise pollution, plastic pollution, so on and so forth. So all this would encapsulate the classification of whatever you defined. So that's a definition and classification kind of an expository essay. For the okay, Rishabh is saying a type of natural calamity that might someday decimate the world. All right, great. That's a proper definition of pollution. Now, the fifth category is how to and why. Now, in this category, you are writing about how to do something, let's say how to do a piece of creative writing, how to write a movie review. In this, you are giving some person the idea to write something. And why are you giving it? Let's take the example that you are really telling somebody to write a movie review. Okay, a film that you have recently watched and you want someone to write a review on that. So an expository essays of how to and why will tell you how to write a movie review and why do you want to write it. Maybe you want to write it for the pure purpose of entertainment. Maybe you want to write it so that you can publish it somewhere and get money out of it. Or maybe you are having a blog, you are writing things and posting things out there on the blog. So maybe that could be your intention. So depending on what this is, how to and why simply tells to how to do something and why are you doing it in the first place. Okay, so these are the 5 types of expository essays, children. Any query in this one? No. Okay, now quickly tell me which of these kind of essays have you written so far? Have you written problem and solution? Have you written cause and effect, compare and contrast, definition, classification, and how to and why? Which of these kinds have you written till now? Rishabh is saying all. All right, great. What about the others? Raghav has also written all. Srihan has also written all. What about the others? Have you not written any of these topics? I mean, any of these types of essays? Okay. Akira? Okay, problem solution, how to and why, and cause and effect. Okay, fine. So you have written on these 3 topics, 3 kinds. Well, good. Now moving further, let me introduce you the structure of expository essays. So any particular kind of writing involves a structure, and a definite pattern of an essay is having an introduction followed by the body and winding up with a conclusion. Akira has also written definition and classification. Good. So now the intro, body and conclusion. So this is the basic structure of an expository essay. So introduction is the first part wherein you would explain the topic and then you would define what the topic is and why you are writing about it. That would be your introduction. Now coming to the body of the essay is going to be the lengthiest part. It is going to be the comprehensive of the three parts and it should at least contain 3 paragraphs. Okay, so it is the lengthiest part. It should contain at least 3 paragraphs and you're going to define everything that you want to speak or write on that particular topic in the body. Now finally you would wind your essay with a conclusion. And now again in the conclusion you need not bring any new idea. What you need to do in conclusion is to bring back or just summarize what you already wrote in the body and introduction. Okay, you don't have to bring in any new information in the conclusion. Just wind up whatever you already dealt with in the intro and body. Okay, beginning, build up and climax. Okay, all right. So these are the structure of an expository essay. It would begin with an intro followed by the body and then we would wind it up with a conclusion. Now the next part is how to write expository essays. So you can see that there are 4 ways of doing it. The first part is to choose your topic. But in this cases or in most of the cases, the topic would be given to you or allotted to you before. So you need not worry about the topic. You have to worry about topic if you are, let's say, writing without being given a topic. Now choose your topic and once you have done that or if you're given the topic, then the next step is to research and plan. So by researching and planning, you just have to have a frame of reference in your mind so that what would you want to bring out on paper? What is it that the points that you wish to write and what is it that you don't want to include in essay? So that's what a research and planning is. Now the third step is creating an outline. Now by creating a layout or an outline, you would set the 3 components of an essay initially. You would begin by citing as to what would go in the introduction. How would you introduce the topic? Maybe you can begin with a good quotation if you know a quotation. Now, in case if you don't know a quotation, you can make your own quotation, right? You can make a good quote of whatever the topic is and begin by that. Now, how would you write the body? What would be the component of writing in the body would be the second part. And finally, the conclusion would also be created. I mean, an outline of those things would be created in the third step. And finally, it's the time to review and polish. And how would you review and polish? So in this case, I'll be there to help you. When you write out an essay, I would be checking it and analyzing it for, let's say, for many of the careless mistakes or some other errors like spelling errors, grammatical errors, punctuation marks, or the problem with the sentence structure. So all those would be addressed and it will be fine-tuned and molded to a perfect essay finally. So all these stages would go to write an expository essay beginning from the topic and ending with the polishing or the reviewing of the essay. So once we are done with all of that, in the next step, it will be ready. It will be a final product wherein there is no error. Now I'm bringing you a mnemonic. That's a tool to help you in writing an expository essay. So if you know this mnemonic, you will be sorted to write one. So the mnemonic is ROB, R-O-B. So the R in ROB stands for researching the topic, that is thinking in detail, brainstorming, bringing out new ideas, letting your imagination run wild, and putting all those into words. Now the O in the mnemonic stands for organizing your thoughts. Again, I told you, you need to be clearly aware of what would ideally come on paper and what you have to omit when you write an essay. So that is organizing your thoughts in a way that it is well structured. It flows from one thing to the next without any hindrance. Now the final letter, the B, stands for backup with proper evidence. I told you that an expository essay is written for the purpose of educating someone. So when you say you are educating somebody, you really need to give them some evidences or some facts or some relevant information so that your claims are properly backed by evidence, so that your claims are substantiated. Therefore, you need to have proper evidence when you write an essay. So this is the mnemonic, children: rob, researching, organizing, and backing it up with ample evidence. So once you have covered all these things, you are fit to write an expository essay. Now there is a topic for you to write on actually, which in our class we would take it up in detail. I mean, you would be asked to write on this particular topic. So this would be considered as the assignment of this particular topic. And the topic reads, explain the importance of colors in human lives. I'm sure that all of you would definitely love colors and they would be a favorite of yours. So you have to write about not just one color, but of any colors and their importance as to what they signify, or why is it that you like a particular color in your life. So now children, tell me which are the favorite colors of yours and why do you think it holds a significance or a relevance? Can I know the answers to this one? As to which is your favorite color and why do you think it is important in your daily life? No answers? Green, Ayan. All right. Green. And why green, Ayan? Debari is saying red, yellow, gold, and blue. Good. Tell me also the reason, okay, as to why you think it is important in human life. Rishabh has opted for blue because it's the color of the sky. Very good. Ayan is saying because it helps in it. Okay. Green. All right. Green is symbolic of the nature. That's what you mean. Good. Cavalier has opted for red. Why Cavalier? Can I know why? Please give me the reason also as to why would you pick that particular colors among the whole lot of spectrum of colors. Why do you like such colors? Give me the answer. Yeah, I think someone has came. Okay. Akira is saying orange. I think it is important because the sun is orange, and without orange, that is the sun, would be very hot because it would become white. And orange butterflies give joy. Okay, such a good answer. The color of the sun, the color of the butterflies. Okay, and then Iron has written black because it makes me feel happy, red because it makes me strong, and orange because it makes me confident. Perfect. Raghav is saying black stands for resistance. Okay. So all of you will definitely have your own ideas of colors as to what makes you feel good or what makes you feel bad about a particular color. So you can just tell me that. It also means strength, right? Red stands for fire, all right. Golden is shiny. Okay. Is that why you like gold or the color gold? Any other colors, children? Or any other reason? All right, okay. It's fine. Now the expository essays are completed. Any query in the topic of expository essay? Okay, Biswadeep has came up with an answer. Let's see. Blue because it's the jersey color of my favorite cricket team. Green as a symbol of nature. White for peace. Raj Mudra has opted for purple as in rainbow. All right. Any query in expository essay, children, you can let me know if you need further explanation any of the parts. No. Okay, Rishabh is saying I actually favor red also because it's the color of fire, but I prefer blue over red. All right. Blue is such a good color, but red is also not less than that. Red because it is strong, yellow because it's bright. All right. Now let me tell you one thing, children. In this course, there is actually a component called short story writing. And I hope all of you really like to write short stories. So, which, you know that in a short story, there has to be a setting, a place, some characters, some theme, etc. So, what would you want your short story to be set in? Where do you want your short story to be set at? It could be a forest, it could be a riverside, it could be a beach, it could be a castle. So, where do you want actually your short story to be set in? And you would be writing a short story in the course, so that's why. Akira is saying, I also like green since it's the color of nature. All right, good. Well, so now supposing you're writing a short story, tell me where do you want it to be set at? All right, Rishabh has opted for a nice calm beach in London. All right. Forest for nature and animals, since I like to find details about animals. Yeah, beach, a cold, comfy place in Canada. Then I get focus. All right, fine. And those who haven't answered about colors and their significance, they can also come up with the answers. Okay, because I see that many of you didn't really answer about the importance of colors. You stated which your favorite color was, and then you told me why it was your favorite color. But what is the importance of those colors? Please tell me. And everything is blown up. All right. Okay. So now tell me, how would life be without colors? If it were to be without any particular color, how would you feel? Can you imagine life without colors? I think someone, yeah, Ayan has come up with an answer. Colors can make us feel a certain way when we see it, depending on whether we like that particular color or not. We can also associate memories and thoughts with certain colors. It is a powerful communication tool and can be used to signal action, influence, mood, and even psychological dimensions, right? Dull, dew, okay. It would be dull, always making us unhappy, correct. If there were no color in the world, it would definitely make us unhappy because we wouldn't see the brighter side of life. Any other answer as to the importance of colors? Okay, it would be really boring. And Aryan is saying, right? Now, what is the importance? You stated why certain colors were your favorites. Now, what is the importance of such colors? Akira is saying, without any color, everything would be cold and black. It would be very cold and making us sad. We wouldn't really remember anyone, and it would be like you're in a show. Exactly. It would definitely be very cold and black, and it would definitely make us sad, and we wouldn't even remember any color. And exactly, that's how we would feel, futile and pointless. The green color is associated with nature, life, energy, uh, renewal, healing, etc. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Raghav is saying he has to leave at 4:30. Fine. It makes us remember what match. Without color, we cannot play Holly. All right. Ayan has raised his hand. Okay, what is it, Ayan? Any other answers? It makes a dreary, drab, and dull. Okay, Rishabh is saying more. Yeah, our psychological mood and behavior would be influenced in a negative way due to this exception. Colors are really a phenomenon. True. Our lives would be cold and grey as dull as a stone. Correct.
Wow, I must say, Rishabh, Ayan, you've really given very good answers. And Akira, okay. So I really like that answer. Ma'am, what do
Yes,
you
yes,
think
ma'am.
about
They
Ayan's
came up with
answer?
such splendid answers, and all of them were backed with enough explanation, ample evidences.
That was beautiful answer. Color can make us feel a certain way when we see, depending on whether we like that particular color or not. Oh, the importance of colors. How would life be? Yeah, the importance of colors is that they make a life dreary, drab, and dull. Look at the vocabulary usage. I loved it. Ayan also gave an answer earlier. I liked that answer.
Mhm.
It is a powerful communication tool and can be used to signal action, influence mood, even influence psychologically. Very good. Right. What we can do is we can write jointly an essay here on this whiteboard. So all of you can see this whiteboard here. Can you see this? Okay. So the importance of colors in our life. If that is the topic, then how will we go about it? The first thing that comes to our mind is introduction. So what will we write in the introduction? Can we all, give one suggestion for introduction? Can we all give one suggestion for introduction, everyone? What should be the starting line? Can we start it with a hook? Can we start it with something? Can you suggest a hook? Can you suggest a rhetoric question? So Rishabh has started writing, colors make our life bright as summer. Okay. So children, you can write whatever ideas are coming to your mind on this whiteboard also, and we can jointly create an essay here also. So one hook is coming in my mind, you can add to it. Keep adding. Colors can help us thinking, change actions, cause reactions. Without color, everything will turn black and white. So I am liking that idea of Rishabh. The importance of colors is that they makes a, so colors don't make a life dreary, drab and dull. In fact, they do the opposite thing. So what they do is they add, vibrance to our life. So let's begin with a hook, a question hook. How we do that? Can you imagine a full day of your life without colors? How black and white would life be? So can you add to this thread? Can you add to this thread, everyone? Add one line each. So Rishabh and Keval, instead of making your own cloud thoughts, let's contribute to this. Keep adding to what I have added one by one. Let's make a chain and add. Let's make a chain and add. So first of all, who would like to add? So in essay, you don't have to write ma'am. Okay. So write your ideas. Write in this. Or you can write in the chat box, or you can write on the whiteboard, whatever is you are comfortable with. We can add. Keep writing. In fact, I have a good idea. Keep writing in the chat box, and then accordingly, ma'am can choose which line to put where, so that it becomes, an interesting essay. Black and white images lack emotions. has the power to convey moods and feelings. Yeah, without colors, everything will turn black and white. So this is our line. How black and white would life be? So now you have to imagine how life would be one full day without colors. Everything will be in black and white mode. We will be transported to the black and white era. Imagine the orange juice that you drink in the breakfast would look similar to the milk that your brother drinks in the morning. Now, how would your mother differentiate which is juice and which is milk? She will have to taste everything every time. You want juice, but your brother wants milk. How will this happen without tasting? So imagine your life in these, how will you spend every hour? When you will watch TV, your Netflix cartoons will come in black and white with no colors. When you are going to pick your favorite blue color t-shirt, it is looking black and white. How will life be? So first para can, describe how life would be without colors, right? So you can add to this, you can add ideas, you can create mind maps. Colors are used for traffic signals. Oh yes, very important point. Rishabh, I would love to dwell on this. So, how life would be. So imagine your father is going to office and everyone is wondering what light it is in the traffic light. All the lights are black and white. Red would not be red, green would not be green, yellow would not be yellow. How will the traffic drive? How will everyone drive? There would be more accidents on roads, more confusion and chaos on road. Black juice, white omelets. Yes, Rishabh. The colors convey feelings, love and brightness. Beautiful. That's beautiful. In fact, this is very nice. Okay. I am deleting this just to give myself a little space for your lines. So I have taken Rishabh's line. Very good. Beautiful lines. So I've taken Biswadeep's line also now. And I've added to this I'm adding I've taken these lines again. I think these two have merged. So yes, slab of rock. Spelling of rock needs to be corrected now. Okay. So we are writing a collaborative essay this time. Now the individual colors that you were saying, you can add to it. So I have taken Akira's line here, added here. So I've used Ayan's line here. Beautiful line, Ayan. So did you see how we created a collaborative essay? Please switch on your cameras, everyone. Ayan, Biswadeep. So Sri Lakshmi ma'am, were you able to see how we created a collaborative essay jointly?
Yes,
With
ma'am. And all of them brought in their input pretty much, like so much, like in a good manner that all of them have something to contribute.
Yeah. So we can do this also, and we can write individual essays also. So individual essay writing would be done in the individual classes. Okay. Wherein everyone, each one of you would write your own particular essay. And here we did a collaborative effort, a joint effort. Okay. Just a moment. So we can add out more ideas. Okay. We can take up another topic if you want. We can take up another topic if you want. So maybe, ma'am, you can suggest another topic. It can be anything. Importance of sweets in our life. Imagine if there was no taste of sweet.
Someone has suggested a topic of magic world, I guess, ma'am, in the chat.
Oh, Rishabh,
The
magic world.
possibility of a magic
So
world.
I must say these children are quite imaginative.
True.
I'm really liking this.
Akira is suggesting space.
I'm sure classes are going to be a lot of fun.
True.
Okay. So whiteboards can be used, galaxies of unicorns. Okay.
Color word.
Color word. Okay. Okay. So I'm so sorry. Actually, my internet connection was unstable and I got disconnected, and that is why the whiteboard got vanished. So if I am to start with my whiteboard, we will have to write that all again. So it got just deleted. But then, yes, that can be started again. So we can take up, don't do this, children. We are not in nursery. Don't draw lines. This is not drawing board. We are writing an essay. If you'll do this, I will stop whiteboard. Okay, so we can take up the topic of magic word, maybe. So how many of you want to take up the topic of magic word? Do you believe in magic? Everyone, type in the chat box. Terrestrial aliens. Too imaginative, too futuristic. Without taste. Okay. Fairies. Okay. So whatever is coming to your mind related to magic, you can keep typing in the chat box, ideally, and we'll pick up the lines from there. Now let me start with a question hook. Do you believe in magic? There is magic everywhere around us. So you have to write essays as if you are talking to someone. It shouldn't sound too ornamentary. Akira, you're writing on the dashboard. That is what you're seeing. But you people are writing on different topics. We had planned to write on the same topic. Someone is writing on unicorn, someone is writing on taste. Let's write one joint big essay following the structure. So there is magic everywhere around us. See the butterflies. See the human body. See how birds fly. Earth revolves. Rain falls. What else? Volcanoes erupt. Whatever is coming to my mind, I'm just typing. You can please add to this. You can give more inputs. Sun rises, sun sets. Very good, Biswadeep. Sun rises, sun sets, wind blows, rainbows, thunderstorms, and whatnot. Asteroid belts, comets melt, snow melts. Snow melts. There is magic in nature, in our lives, for those who believe in magic. There is magic. For those who don't believe that magic exists, for them, magic doesn't exist. It is all about belief. Flying with holding on an object. Yes. And see, aeroplanes, human minds, human tongues, all magic. How our body works. It rains, varied weather, varied variety of tastes. Everything is magic. So many continents, oceans, everything is magic. Fishes swim. The true believers of magic enhance their lives in hope and creativity, including belief. They're always content. Wow, nice addition to this. So I'm going to take this line. Very good. Change of seasons, weathers, yes. We've included these ideas. God, yes. There's a supernatural power controlling everything. They're always contented. Let's use the right tense. So, supernaturalism, God Almighty, everything has magic about it. Though there are some people who would say, those tricks that a magician do is magic. But then we can elaborate on that. So imagine life without magic. Imagine things as they are. If they are not like this, how will life be? Drab, dreary?
Done.
Magic is child's play for them. They never dwell on this subject twice. Okay, wing for God. Okay. So see, we can create essay on anything that we like. We will have to follow the structure, but. So what else? This is a very, wide topic that we have chosen, magic. So we can keep on writing. What else? What else? Without taste, we can't eat tasty pizza. That's true. So you're trying to create on taste. Okay. What else would you like to add to this magic? Sri Lakshmi ma'am, any inputs?
Yeah, Rishabh has already
Mythology.
suggested something with the mythology. I think that's a good take to it. The
Egyptian
Greek
mythology, Viking mythology, all of these are about gods who rule the world with magic. Okay. Okay. Can we see magic in simpler things in life?
Yeah, magic can be also attributed to the qualities that people possess, and that really brings in the magic of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that you can bring out the human side of magic, and which is equally magical as to any
There
other
is
thing.
magic in a mother's love, in father's care, in brotherly concern. In fact, I should write here, in a sister's concern, sisterly harassing. Okay. Zeus, Horus, Thor all ruled the world. Experiments are literally magical. Yes, scientific experiments. There is magic in scientific experiments, of course. Science is magic. Yes, everything is magic. And all this makes our life magical. So imagine if, how would things be? But the only better thing than magic is maths. Yes, maths is also magic. Maths is also magic. Why 2 plus 2 is always 4? Why can't it be 6? This is magic. magic is little like fake, but no, it's real, and some entry not fake, because 2 into 3 is 6. So see how life is. There is magic around us. We only need the right eye to see it, to recognize magic. Why do fishes swim? Why can't fishes fly? Why do flowers bloom? It has a tinge of magic about it. All subject is magic. Philosophy is magic. Everything is magic. Political science is magic. Economics is magic. Concepts and theories are magic.
Archaeology is magic. So they are
History is
suggesting
also magical. It can transport you to different world. Luck itself is magic. Yes, destiny. What happens, why it happens? Is there a reason behind it? So the theory of karma is magic. Without magic, nothing would exist. Correct, correct. Future is magic. It has a lot of mystery about it. Correct. Correct, correct. Very good. So see, jointly we can write a beautiful essay. We can develop it further. Right? What else? Computer is magic. Yes, of course. Thank you and please. Yes, they are magical words. Absolutely, absolutely. So what else can we add to it? So see, this is just an excerpt, a short excerpt that we have written, though we cannot call it a fully elaborative essay. So still, it is a short essay, and we can develop it further. Since we are short of time in today's demo, we don't have much time, but I'm sure in classes we'll be able to elaborate and write complete essays. So time is magic. I think time is also magic. The time that once goes never comes back. And how we spend our time is very important. Laughter is magic. Time travel, okay. Past is magic, yes. It is magical. It can transport you to another world. It can be nostalgic. Everything is magic. So I would really, love to elaborate on this essay and pick up lines from you, each one. In fact, we can build up a chain essay. That would be really nice. And we can write individual essays also. What do you prefer? Individual essays or you prefer joint essays? Everyone write in the chat box. Individual, Akira is saying. What about others? Individual for Rishabh, okay. So individual essays we'll be taking up in the classes. But since it was demo and we had little time in hand, so we wrote a joint essay. We tried writing an essay. Magic is little fake, okay. You can fly by holding something. Gods have wings. Fairies are real. History is magic. Luck is magic. Future is magic. Past is magic. Okay. Volcanoes are magic. Time is magic. Okay. Nice, Akira. All right. So still I am left to wonder how many of you like joint essays and how many of you like individual essays. Only Akira and Rishabh told me that they like individual essays. What about others? What do you prefer? What is more fun to you? Can we end this essay with a body, with a conclusion? You can't see the essay on the whiteboard. Why? I'm collaborating it. Everyone can see. Sri Lakshmi ma'am, you are able to see it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm perfectly able to see it.
Okay, can we end this essay with some idea? Any ideas for its ending?
Rishabh has came up with some worthy facts that magic involves everything and it's the best. Love magic and it'll love you in return.
Yeah. So in order to experience the most wonderful magic around us,
You need to believe in it first.
um, okay. Since there are so many children typing at the same time, it is becoming a challenge. So allow me to write. Okay. So in order to experience the most wonderful magic around us, we need to be as innocent as a child. We need to believe in magic in order to experience it. Of course, magic is within us. Because if we take delight in the simpler things of life and not take life too seriously, then we'll be able to experience it in the most beautiful manner. And if we are too serious with our life, then maybe with a heavy heart, with a dreary eye, we won't be able to experience the magic of life. Because then we become too grim to experience it, right? So maybe this can be the ending. All right, so I hope you really enjoyed writing this essay, collaborative essay. So many of you tried editing and formatting my essay. Okay, so now I believe that you have also enjoyed today's class. Now, can you please tell me, how did you like the class? What did you enjoy? So how was the session for you? So everyone, how did you like the session? Was it useful for you? Were you able to take something from it? So Debarya liked it. Akira liked it. Very good, she's saying. enjoyed the collaborative writing. Okay, Rishabh, we also loved your inputs. Okay, Kevale is saying very good. What about others? Did you enjoy the class? What was your takeaway from today's class? So now will you be able to try your hands on expository essays? So expository essays are those essays which explain, okay? So ma'am has beautifully explained the various steps involved, various types. So I think now you will be able to write with clarity how to go about expository essays, how to explain, how to think that your reader knows nothing and you know better than your reader. So you have to go about it following the structure, okay? So I hope you enjoyed today's session. Thank you for taking out time and joining this demo. Hope to see each one of you in the classes. In the classes, we will be able to write more. Because this was a demo, the time was limited. We could not, write much. But I'm sure you're going to do a lot of creative writing together and learn together in fun-filled sessions. We'll have a lot of interesting writing sessions with ma'am, and we'll enjoy and make the most of it and take our writing skills to the next level. Okay, so on this positive note, children, I would like to end this meeting now. Thank you so much for joining today and hope to see each one of you in the class. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
all. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Ma'am, now you can end the class.
So much.